guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Today is reading week. I've just woken up. I feel like my voice is a bit deep. Yeah, I've just woken up. First day of reading week, which means a week off, but it actually doesn't. I make some laughing with my lecturers say that. They're like, oh my god, you get a week off. Use it well, enjoy yourself. And I'm like, you've literally set 700 pages of reading plus problem questions and lectures this week, so it's not really a week off, is it? So basically today I'm just doing my prep work for my Spanish class tonight. So one of the first things I did was go into the kitchen and make a cup of hot water and honey. I'm off coffee at the moment, so that's what I'm kind of drinking instead. Then I also thought I'd make a quick breakfast, so I made a bagel with cheese, fake bacon and a fried egg. Then I watched the news, but I watched it in Spanish just to try and get in that Spanish mood for later. And then I went onto YouTube and looked at comments and replied to some. So once I'd watched the news and eaten my food and things, I moved to my desk and started work on my Spanish homework. So I needed to work through a few pages of the book which tests comprehension of different tenses and then do some of the exercises from the book. So that's what I was doing here. I also had a soup because I got a bit peckish. And I also found this really good website that explained the tense that we were using in like dumbed down terms, which is what I needed because I didn't quite grasp it before the lesson, and that website literally just explained it so well. Oh man, it looks super dark because the weather's rolling in. So I basically finished all my Spanish work now, answered like 4 pages of questions from the textbook, and then we had to write out 15 sentences using pretérito perfecto. I think that's how you say it. I had to write 15 sentences using that tense and in the first person, so that was quite easy when I got into it. Yeah, and that's all the Spanish homework done for my class tonight. So I'm now thinking probably food, shower, sort my life out.
Okay, I was sweating a bit from the warm-up, but basically now I'm going to do a workout. I'm thinking legs and a big old ab session.
So the workout I did today was a little bit different from normal because I started it with
2 done, 2 to go.
Workout from Ollie Ollerton, one of the SAS Who Dares Wins guys. He puts these workouts on his Instagram, so I quite like doing them, and they're always kind of a killer, but this one's actually quite considerable. And then I moved to do workouts from the Nike Training Club app, which is what I was doing here. I did 2. I did one that was focused on abs and upper body, and then one that was solely upper body but using weights. Then I went and had a shower, did my hair, and that was pretty much it for the getting ready. I just didn't fancy makeup today. Okay, so quickly gotten ready, and by gotten ready I mean showered and literally just sorted my hair out. I feel like Zoom calls just aren't an occasion that requires makeup. And then I cooked something to eat, so basically having spaghetti and passata. It looked extremely unappetizing, but I can assure you it's very nice. And I'm just gonna watch something, maybe on Netflix, maybe on YouTube. We'll see what takes our fancy. So I was deciding what to watch, and then I got an email from my Spanish teacher basically being like, yeah, cheers for the homework, you just watch this, no context, just watch this. Click the link. Was like, oh, it's a short animation film in Spanish, maybe it's gonna like relate to the class. No, it's just like, I don't even know how to explain it, but you've seen from the clips. I was just kind of like, thanks Raoul, but why? It's a cool video though, it's a nice animation. It reminds me of my BTEC film days, but why, you know? Editing me would just like to say I realised what the video was about. It was because it was Halloween like 2 days before, and as soon as I logged onto the call and saw Raoul's background, as you'll see in a minute, I was like, I understand.
Para ver los errores, ¿no? Para corregir. Entonces, si lo podéis enviar, bien. Si no lo podéis enviar, no hay problema. Pero es importante que hagáis un poco de práctica.
So the structure of my Spanish class is different every week. It kind of, I think, depends on what Raoul fancies doing. But the one thing we always do is go through the homework at the start of the lessons. That's what you can see us doing on the screen here. Raoul sort of talks us through the common mistakes that people made in the homework. And then we did a listening exercise before pairing up and going through some of the vocab and doing speaking and listening exercises.
Todavía no has cobrado el sueldo de este mes.
No. Anoche me acosté tarde.
Sí.
And normally towards the end of the lesson there's a game, which is kind of what we were doing here. Sometimes it's Kahoot, but this week we paired up and asked each other kind of 2 truths and a lie in Spanish.
Oh man, so I just finished my Spanish class and that was actually really fun. Like I actually had a good time. Like normally I'm sitting in the class and I'm like internal squealing and panicking because I'm praying that he doesn't ask me anything, because I feel like I'll have internal combustion if he does. Whereas I emailed him over the last week and was like, yeah, my listening comprehension isn't as strong as I would like it to be, so when you ask me stuff in class it gives me a mild breakdown. So can I be in the class and you not ask you anything? And he was like, yeah, that's no problem. So now I've done that and I know that he's not going to ask me anything for the rest of the term, and the only work I do now is in the little pairs and then just listen to everything else and obviously do all the homework and everything as well. Pressure has just been like completely taken off and it's made it such an enjoyable experience. Like I completely prefer it now because I know that like I can learn at my own pace and I can kind of do most of it independently, which is how I like to learn. And then when we're in the class I can get the benefits from that too without being super under pressure. So I'm feeling good. I feel like, okay, 26 more weeks and then we're going on to level 3. Whoa, let's not, that's a bit keen. But I'm feeling good about it, which is good because I've been terrified, to be honest, up until now. So now I am probably gonna walk to the supermarket and then I'm gonna call my dad when I'm en route, multitasking at its finest, and do my weekly shop. Okay, so I was gonna go shopping and then I realised I need to flick through my cookbook. This is the one that I've got recently, Miguel Barkley's Meat Free. Basically the whole cookbook's premise is revolving around the fact that every meal in here only serves one person and it's all meat free or vegan, which I absolutely love the idea of. So I've been like working my way through it. I'm gonna make a video of me like cooking a few of the recipes from here, like it'll be like a cook with me that'll come out in a couple of weeks, maybe next month. So I want to pick a few of the recipes from this for this week to try, and then I can go and get the ingredients from the shop. I'm trying basically to spice up my food intake and I'm slowly trying to go vegetarian. I'm not like a strict vegetarian or vegan or anything like that. Like I just kind of try and not eat it, but sometimes if you want a burger, you want a burger, you know what I mean?
So as I said, I just pulled up a shopping list on my phone to make notes of the ingredients that I needed for the dishes that I wanted to do. And for any of you that have the cookbook and are curious, this week I chose pizza frittata, jollof rice and sweet and sour peppers. Then I went for a walk to my local supermarket, but obviously it's winter now so it's pitch black, but I kind of went past the river for the scenic route, and then when I came back I obviously put all my shopping away and felt like a big carb upload, so I went and had a pizza and garlic bread as I watched a film on Netflix. So I'm pretty much going to bed now. I finished watching This Is 40. I mean, I've seen it before. I'm the type of person that if I've seen a film before, it's very rare that I will watch the full film again. I just kind of like watch little bits. But then I did watch Rebecca on Netflix, and I don't understand what the hype is, to be honest. Like, I have seen that film advertised on double-decker buses all throughout London for the last week. So I was like, oh, hyped up. And then I was like, it's not for me. Didn't quite like that, to be honest. Which was also kind of a letdown because I literally watched, what's the film called? The Man from U.N.C.L.E. with Armie Hammer in it as well. And that was like so good. So I kind of thought it would be on that par, but it wasn't, so it was a bit of a letdown. But yeah, pretty much just going to bed now, so I hope you liked it. I'll see you in the next video. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.